Are you a Christian who feels distant from God because of your struggle with sin? Like there's things you know you shouldn't do, but you keep doing those things and you promise God you're going to stop and you try really hard, but the harder you try, the more you fail and give in to the same old temptations. So it makes you feel dirty, guilty, ashamed, and distant from God. And you feel like if you could just get over that stuff and not do it anymore, that maybe you could get close to God again. Hebrews 4:15 tells us that Jesus sympathizes with us when we struggle with sin because he was tempted in all the ways we were. And then in the next verse, it says, therefore, let us go boldly to the throne of grace so that we can obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. It doesn't tell us that when we're struggling with sin, we need to go sniveling and groveling before God's throne of judgment and hope that he doesn't squish us. It's telling us that when you're struggling with sin, if you go boldly to God, he will give you grace and mercy to help you overcome the sin that you can't overcome on your own. 2 Corinthians 3 teaches us that as we spend time in the presence of God, he transforms us and makes us more like Jesus. Your actions have nothing to do with your standing before God. Ephesians 1:6 tells us that God makes us acceptable to himself through Jesus. God accepts you exactly as you are, as long as you come to him through Jesus and are willing to let him change you. God doesn't want you to stay in the struggle with sin that you're having or continue to try and fight it on your own because you'll always fail. He wants you to turn to him so that he can turn you from sin and pull it out of your life.